Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Unbroken, a solo game of survival and revenge by Altema Games. It is live on Kickstarter now, and it was designed by Artem Safarov. And Altema Games did Cauldron, which is a game I reviewed and previewed in the past. I got the production version down the road. Really nice job with Cauldron. And also, he was a guest reviewer on Edo's Game Reviews, and he guest reviews Space Hulk Death Angel. And I remember when he was doing that review, he talked about this brutal solo play of that game and how much he loved it. And at the time, I was just like, wow, that guy really likes that type of game. And I guess he liked it so much that he's gone and made his own solo game. And I have to say, I thought this was great. I feel like the fiction is super cool. The premise, albeit not that novel, it doesn't seem that original, is still cool, which is you and a band of heroes go looking for treasure in a dungeon, you get ambushed, and they kill everybody. Everybody's killed except for you because you've just been left for dead and they leave you alone. So basically the plot of this game is you starting with nothing, getting up, and going and taking them all out and collecting treasures on the way. And, again, maybe not that original, but it's just cool and it's a fun premise. And there are a number of characters you can select from: the Huntress, the Brawler, the Sneak, the Sage, and you're going against a ton of enemies. Here are just some of the earlier level ones like the Kobold or the Shrieking Fungus. It's got this nice, dark, gritty look to it. The graphic design's really nice. This component quality is sort of over the top, but I think that might be because it's a prototype. I don't know if it's like plastic or what, but I was like, wow, these are great. But Cauldron had really nice quality in the final production, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, as I said, I really dug this game. What I need to add to that, though, is I'm not big into solo survival games. I mean, I haven't played that much. I've played more solo hand games, more solo games with the Lost Expedition and a number of other titles, but I definitely am not an expert, especially in the solo sort of explore, survive bit. Feel like might have some, again, I haven't played Gloomhaven, I haven't played Seven Continents, so I don't know how this compares to those games. I can only judge it based on the fun I had with it, which was a lot. It's pretty simple. You start with some time, and you have to prep, and you can do everything you can do to prep until you either take on the first monster, the level 1 monster, or if you wait too long in prepping, essentially you run out of time and it ambushes you. So there's this time pressure for prepping. In prepping, you're looking at your different stats. There's your cunning, metal, wood that you have, food, and treasure, as well as your power. There's the different. There's the normal action, the strong and epic type of attacks and effort. And so as you're building things and doing things, you're using these resources to do them. You're either leveling up resources and leveling up your fists, like 4 small fists make a medium fist, that kind of mighty. But then you can also use them for planning to create the cunning, or to look for encounters and that kind of thing. You also can craft weapons. There's a whole set of weapons you can craft and level up to through your character, and you use this by using your energy, using your time, using your resources. A lot of that comes from going on these explorations where you encounter things, and you can, you always lose time, but you can, in this case, spend some cunning to gain some food because you saw a slithering snake, or maybe this temple lets you get a mightier attack. You can get resources, you can camp, you can rest. You can even scout the baddie, so you have some advantages, but then you go and you fight the dude. You're going to fight the dude based on your attack power and their hit points, but then they'll also attack you back by pretty simply rolling a die and seeing what value it does. I want to say it's simple. I want to say that the conflict resolution is simple and the crafting simple, but for me, the thematic and just how I was able to, on my own, get into character and play through it and feel the tension of the decisions and whether to craft or go to attack or spend for the great hit. I dug it. I really dug it. So if you're into solo play, it's absolutely worth your attention. I suspect you'll be able to look through the rules and understand it. If you've never played any solo games, this feels like a good one if you like that role-playing sort of dungeon crawl vibe, a fantasy vibe. I feel like it's on point there. But, you know, it's a single-player game, certainly, so if you're looking for a family game, it's not probably up your alley. But, so this is Unbroken and is live on Kickstarter now. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.